Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. This video is for educational purposes only, and nothing that I share is financial advice. If you are interested in joining any of the platforms that I share in this video or on this channel, you can find the sign-up links in the video description and comment section. If for some reason the links are unclickable, please go to my YouTube homepage description and click the link for my link tree. From there, you will see several of the platforms that I talk about on this channel. Click any of the options that you're interested in to go directly to sign up. Please like and subscribe if you like the content on this channel and would like to see more. Thank you and enjoy the video.
I've been getting that guac, dough, cheddar cheese, money stack, that cream cash, all I got is fat racks. Talking about the chips, dollar bills, yeah, I stash that. All about the Benjamins, give me that cash, 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 cash. Give me that cash, 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 cash. You know that I'm all about the money. I've been getting that guac, 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 guac. All I got is fat racks, 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 racks.
Do not put your rent money, mortgage, bill money, life savings, 401k, Social Security checks, or any other money that you cannot afford to lose into this or any other platform. Nothing is guaranteed, and you will not be owed anything if you choose to participate. In this video, I am going to do a POTS ecosystem overview. I'm going to share my 30-day earnings, and I'm also going to do a tutorial on how to deposit and withdraw. In the video description, you will find my sign-up link, the links to the IBS and POTS token on Deck Screener, and a shared folder where you can find the PDFs that give the details on the POTS ecosystem. The POTS ecosystem is made up of two sectors. You have POTS Money and you have POTS Market. POTS Money is the decentralized earning platform to where you can participate in staking and providing liquidity to earn yield and potential profits. POTS Market is the decentralized prediction market that allows the collective to trade contracts that are connected to future events happening throughout the world. Each sector has a specific token that it uses. The IBS token is the token that is used in POTS Money, and this token is used for staking and for bonds. IBS is paired with USDT. The POTS token is used in POTS Market specifically for the prediction market, and POTS is paired with Bitcoin. Currently, POTS Market is not open, but it is scheduled to launch on May 28th. And after the launch, there will be more information shared on how to participate and earn in the POTS prediction market. POTS Money launched on April 25th, and so far it has been operating properly according to the smart contract mechanisms in place. There are two options to earn in POTS Money. You can either buy a bond with USDT, or you can stake IBS tokens. Both of these options require a minimum of $100 in order to earn. The POTS ecosystem operates on the Binance Smart Chain. So in order to participate, you will need USDT BEP20. You will also need a decentralized wallet such as Rabby, MetaMask, Token Pocket, SafePal, Trust Wallet, and there are some others. But those are some of the most popular decentralized wallets that people use in the DeFi space. If you choose to get a bond, you first need to choose a 90, 180, or 360-day lockup period. From there, you will deposit your USDT into the smart contract, and you will immediately start compounding and earning 3 times a day, every 8 hours. You are able to claim and withdraw your rewards daily or let them compound. Currently, the 540-day and 720-day term is not available. So you will only have these three to choose from: 90 days, 180, or 360 days. The longer your lockup period, the higher your daily yield and your potential APY. I personally recommend bonds because when you buy a bond, you get a discount on the price of the IBS tokens. So essentially, you end up getting more tokens through getting bonds than you do through the regular staking. Bonds are not going to always be available, so there will come a point in time to where the only option is staking. Now, when it comes to staking, there is an extra step. You will need to take your USDT and then swap it into the IBS tokens. When you do this, you will not be getting a discount. Once you have swapped, you will then take your IBS tokens and stake them into the smart contract. Staking also has the same lockup periods of 90, 180, and 360 days. And remember, the minimum that you need for bonds and staking in order to earn is $100. When it comes to the cap on your daily rewards, this mechanism is in place to prevent people from being able to manipulate and earn beyond what is fair for them to get based on their individual deposit. This also keeps the liquidity from being drained. So, for example, if you only have a total of 200 IBS tokens deposited, you will never earn more than 20 IBS tokens per day unless you deposit more. Compounding does not count as your individual deposit within the platform. Every day, a percentage of the POTS token supply is distributed to the users of POTS money. POTS token is a deflationary token, and it has a fixed supply of 21 million. Every day for 500 days, 0.5% of the supply is burned, which continuously increases the value of the POTS token. This gives the POTS token great potential to be very valuable in the future. And currently, POTS token cannot be purchased on the open market. It can only be earned as rewards in POTS money. When it comes to withdrawing, you have two options. You can choose an immediate release with a 30% withdrawal fee, or you can choose a 30-day release with a 10% withdrawal fee. If you choose a 30-day release, the amount you have chosen to withdraw will be released to you in equal amounts every day for 30 days. So, for example, if you choose to withdraw $300, you will receive $10 every day for 30 days. The withdrawal process also requires you to purchase the equivalent value of IBS tokens you want to withdraw first. Don't worry, you will get that money back. Those tokens will be held for 12 hours and then unlocked for you to withdraw. I will show you the withdrawal process later in this video. Lastly, when you are ready to cash out your IBS tokens, you will then swap them into USDT, which also has a fee of 2.5%. These mechanisms and fees are in place to minimize drastic volatility in the token price and to continuously strengthen the liquidity. Before I get into the tutorial on how to deposit and withdraw, I am going to show my 30-day earnings thus far. I bought a node using Risk Capital, and that node was automatically placed into a 360-day bond. So I'm going to click Finance, and I'm going to click Bonding. And here you can see the bond market and the different options that I spoke about earlier, and I'm going to click My Bonds. And as you can see, my principal amount was 208.3333 IBS tokens. So this is my staked amount. And within the last 30 days, I have accumulated 53.6 IBS tokens through the compounding. The compounding is done 3 times a day, every 8 hours. And by clicking right here, you can see all of your history. So I'm going to go to the very first page. So as you can see, on April 25th, this was the first 8 hours of compounding. This was the second 8 hours of compounding. And this was the third. So you'll see rewards 3 times every day for each 8 hours. And you can see how the amount that I got every 8 hours increased. So in 30 days, my $5,000 bond has generated $2,094 thus far. I have also received 68 POTS tokens, and the POTS price continues to go up every single day. Again, you can find the links to the IBS token and the POTS token on Deck Screener, and you can look at what is happening with each of them in real time. As you can see with the POTS token, this token has excessive taxes, and this is put in place to keep people from buying on the open market. If you try, then you pretty much won't get anything. So just be aware of that. But as you can see, this is the chart. And the token launched on April 22nd. And you can see what is happening with the token and where it sits at currently. With the IBS token, you can also have a look at the chart and monitor how the smart contract is handling the buys and the sales, and also using the range-bound stability mechanism. I will now move forward with the tutorial. If you are interested in joining POTS and would like to join my team, you can get my link from the description. If you are signing up from a computer and already have your decentralized wallet installed, you will just need to click the link and it will open up in a browser, and then you can connect your wallet directly to the referral code. If you are signing up on a phone, then you will need to copy the referral code and paste it into the browser of your decentralized wallet that is installed on your phone. I'm using the Rabby wallet, so I am going to paste the referral link where it says search websites. And I'm going to click open. And this is what you should see. You should see this referral code. You want to make sure that the wallet you are connecting is selected, and then from here you will click connect. Once you click connect, you will see the different options that they have. And I'm using Rabby, so I'm going to choose Rabby. Once you're connected, you will see your wallet address up here next to the green dot. Once you have successfully registered, click Finance to choose bonding or staking. If you choose bonding, you will see the 3 staking options. You'll see the discount rate right now is 2%, and it'll show you what the bond price will be with that discount. And you'll also notice that the estimated APY is constantly changing, and that's because the APY is not fixed. So the contract is always going to adjust according to what is happening in real time within the platform. When you go to staking, you'll see the same 3 options, and you'll notice that there is no discount. And you also have to stake the IBS token in staking, as opposed to with bonds, you have to use USDT on the Binance Smart Chain. At the top of the staking page, you will find the calculator. And this is a helpful tool to give you an idea of what you possibly may get in the future. So let's say you stake 100 IBS tokens. The current price right now of the token is $39. If you stake it for 90 days and the price remains stable and you do not do any withdrawing and just allow it to compound straight for 90 days, this is the possible future value of your assets. So you can play around with the calculator when it comes to compounding days along with the token price. The token price may very well drop to $5. So be mindful of that. So now let's go through the process of buying a bond and also creating a stake. Let's start with bonding since that is the better option right now. Again, make sure you have USDT BEP20. That is the USDT used for the Binance Smart Chain. And let's say you want to stake the minimum of $100 into a 360-day bond. The first thing that I recommend is clicking Finance and then clicking Swap. Now you should already have USDT, and even though the minimum is $100, it's recommended that you add a little bit more than $100 for the purpose of making sure that the value of your bond or stake is always at $100. So if you only have exactly $100, then you are going to receive 2.55 IBS tokens at the current price. Right now, the current price is $39. So if you only put in $100 and you only have 2.55 IBS tokens and the price drops to $38.90, your stake is no longer valued at $100. So me personally, if I'm going to put in the minimum, I always put in $125. So that way, if the price drops, I have a buffer there to keep my account active and generating rewards. So at the current price, I will get 3.19 tokens. And from here, I can find out what the price of IBS needs to drop to for me to get in the danger zone of getting close to the value being $100. So if the price of IBS drops to $32, then this puts me in a danger zone. So what I like to do is set alerts on Deck Screener. I have IBS saved on my watch list, and I click alerts, and then I'll click goes under, and then I will set it for, I'll set mine for $32.75. And then click set alert. So now if the value of the IBS token drops to that amount, I will be notified and will be able to add more money to my principal so that my account stays active and I continue to earn rewards. So now I am going to get a bond and I'm choosing 360 days. Discount right now is $38.48. I'm going to click max and then approve. And then sign and confirm. From here, I'm going to click preview and then confirm on your wallet. And then another sign and confirm. and the bond has been created. From here, you scroll up and go to My Bonds. And there you can see the bond that you have created. For staking, the first thing you need to do is go to swap. You're going to swap your USDT into IBS tokens. I'm going to swap $5. And first you need to enable USDT. From here, you can click swap. And now you have your IBS tokens. From here, you'll go to staking and choose where you want to stake. And then click max or whatever amount you want to put in. And then you're going to click approve and complete the transaction. Afterwards, you can come here to my staking and you will see your stakes listed. When you are ready to withdraw, you are going to go to either My Bonds or My Staking. And here you will see your redeemable principal and your claimable reward. If you choose to redeem any of your principal, it will decrease this amount. So me personally, I only claim my rewards because I don't want to decrease my principal amount. So I'm going to go ahead and click claim. And from here, I'm going to choose the number of IBS tokens I want to withdraw. I'm going to withdraw just one IBS token and then click preview. Confirm on your wallet. From here, you can see that I have claimed my one IBS token. Now I'm going to go to portfolio. And here under static reward, you can see my one IBS token. Now I'm going to click unlock funds. And I am unlocking the static reward. So I'm going to choose unlock static reward. From there, I'm going to click max. And there's the one IBS. And this is where I choose the unlock period. If I want my rewards right away, then I will pay a 30% fee. If I want my one IBS token distributed evenly over a 30-day period, then I will pay a 10% fee. So I'm just going to do the 0 day and pay the 30%. And it shows how much USDT is required. I'm going to click approve. And then preview. And here it's showing unlock funds, the amount, and the number of days, which is 0. Confirm on your wallet. Now that I have paid the 30% fee, you can see that the one IBS is a part of the unlocked balance. So now what I need to do is click algorithmic minting. And from here, I'm going to click max, and the USDT required is $39.41. So I'm going to click preview, confirm on your wallet. And then okay. So now in 12 hours, my one IBS token will be available to withdraw. A lot of people will not like having to mint the equivalent amount that you want to withdraw, but as you can see, it's only temporary. and you have already withdrawn your actual rewards. So from here, you can go to Finance and click Swap, and you will see the amount that you have withdrawn sitting here. So now what I'm going to do is click this arrow, and now I'm going to swap my IBS token into USDT. Now I need to enable the IBS token. Now I can swap. And here is my finished transaction. In 12 hours, I can come back and this will be unlocked, and I can proceed with withdrawing and then swapping into USDT. It is now 12 hours later, and my algorithmic mint is ready to be withdrawn. And down here under reward detail, I withdrew from my static rewards, and you can see the history of everything that you've done. And down here under vesting history, it shows that algorithmic mint that was done at 124 and the amount, and it shows success. So now I'm going to click algorithmic minting, and you can see that the countdown is on 0 and it is ready for me to withdraw. So now I have finished the withdrawal, and I'm going to go to Finance and then Swap. And the 1 IBS token is shown here in my balance. I'm going to click the arrow so that I can swap that IBS into USDT. And here is the transaction. So as you can see, this is a transaction from 12 hours ago when I claimed my rewards, and the money that I vested in the algorithmic mint, I got that back 12 hours later. This concludes my POTS ecosystem overview, my 30-day results, and my tutorial on depositing and withdrawing in POTS money. Do not put your rent money, mortgage, bill money, life savings, 401k, Social Security checks, or any other money that you cannot afford to lose into this or any other platform. Nothing is guaranteed, and you will not be owed anything if you choose to participate. I hope this video was helpful, and thank you for watching.